wonderful. I have a visitor. Let's go see who it is. Well, hello there. Come on in and sit a spell with me and see what I'm up to today. Guess what? The mailman delivered some garden supplies from my favorite nursery. Yes, they did. And I will tell you all about it in just a few moments. But first, I need to do this. Did you know if you talk to your seedlings and you give them a little competition, amazing things will happen, along with some more water too. But my Tokyo turnips were just barely out of the ground yesterday, less than 24 hours ago. There was no other seeds popping through the soil, but look to the left of the Tokyo turnips. Yes, what do you see? Snowball turnips are popping up. Nothing on the fennel front, but guess what, folks? The chard is popping up. They got jealous. So remember to lean over real close to your plants and give them a little talking to, because they will become happy campers, just like you. Now, you're probably wondering what happened to the part 2 of my garden truck canopy hothouse cover. Well, the wood is finally dried, folks. Yes, I've had it there for, oh goodness, I don't know how long now. I lost count. But the wood underneath is dry, and I can now start to put it together, and I will be making a video to show you my struggles. Because for me, life doesn't go on without a struggle. Yes, but in the end, I'm very happy that I succeeded or failed. Either way, it's a good thing. Would Martha be proud? Hey, Martha, are you proud? Okay, folks, I'll give you a little update on what's happening outside really quickly. Hold your horses now. I know I said this was a garden supply video, and I'm going to show you what I got from the mailman in the post just yesterday, but we got a little bit of snow, then freezing rain, and now it's just like a little ice rink out there on my driveway and my deck. There, you're updated. Alrighty then, let me prepare. I need to clear this off so I can have room to set up the camera and the tripod and get the box, the parcel of my special garden supplies. Yes? Are you curious to what's in the box? Wasn't a very big box, was it? No. Anyway, I am just teasing you a little bit, and I'm sorry for that. But I wanted to tell you about this halogen cooker. I've had that for years, and it's actually my second one, because the first one, I used it so much, the motor, I guess, burnt out, or the element did. But this is a halogen infrared cooker. It's like a convection oven. It throws around hot air, and it cooks food beautifully, even from frozen. You could pull out your chicken breast from the freezer, rock hard, I mean rock solid, and put it in this thing, and it'll thaw it out and cook it just beautifully, and it won't dry it out. And of course, you have to remember to put it in a covered dish once it's cooked and let it rest for at least 5 minutes, because yes, all the juices go back into the meat when you do that. But it's a great cooker, and I call it my Mr. T cooker. Why do I call it that? Because it's the boss in my kitchen. You're probably pondering over why I have so many different appliances, like the halogen cooker, the air fryer, the Instant Pot, the bread maker, the coffee pot, yada yada yada, well, the crock pot, the microwave. Well, things like that are very useful in the kitchen, especially when your oven died a slow death. First the element went on the top, and then the door seal went on the door. I had to get that replaced. That was over $100. And now the elements on my glass top countertop stove just comes on all by itself. So I had to unplug it to avoid risk of fire. This is why I have so many appliances in my home. It enables me to still cook for myself. I'm sorry, but I just have to add this. There's a movie that with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, and there's a scene, I'm not going to say what the name of the movie is or what's in the box, but Brad Pitt yells towards the end of the movie, and people who have watched this movie will know what I'm talking about, and the ones that don't won't know, and I'm not going to tell you, so I'm sorry, but Brad Pitt yells out, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" He must have said it 6 times. "What's in the box?" I just picture in my mind's eye you guys going, "What the heck is in the box? Why won't she let us know?" So without further ado, here is what is in the box. All right already, I had to tidy up the counter to show you. Well, I had a surprise yesterday, and I thought I would wait and show you what arrived in the mail from my seed company that I enjoy ordering from. But first, I'll tell you what I received. I received April Cross Japanese radish seeds, Red Baron onion seeds. I'm going full tilt with the onions this year. Kentucky blue beans, because they worked so well yesterday. And the leaves on the Kentucky blue beans are humongous. They're the size of dinner plates. And those beans were very productive. And they were giving me beans right up to the first frost here in Ontario, Canada. So I was very happy with those beans. I also added Wyatt green beans. I've never tried these ones before. I ordered a saw, a Darlac, D-A-R-L-A-C, folding saw for some tree limbs I need to deal with for my permaculture bed, and a bag of earthworm castings. So without further ado, let's get started and see what's in the box. Okay, let's see. Get that out of the way. Maybe if I tilt it. I don't know if that would be any better or not. So they always send me a thank you card with the name of the person who packed the seeds. Isn't that nice? And of course, the first thing I saw were these green rubber boots, or they call them wellies, I believe, in the States. No, in the UK, I'm not sure. Rubber boots, but look at that color. I gotta have those. Yeah, they're smart sending me a catalog. And then I was saying about the folding saw. Saber-tooth tri-edged saw. It's a handheld saw that should work beautifully for what I need it to do. I have some others. I have one that's on a long pole when I need to get a limb that's way up high in my trees, but this is what I need. I bought something similar to this for a friend about 10 years ago, and they loved how it worked. I actually wanted one of the Japanese saws, but I didn't see it in their catalog, or it was there and I just missed it, because that's what I had bought for my friend. But this will handle a little bit heftier limbs, and I have that in the backyard that I need to deal with and size. I'm going to be making a wattle fence. Wattle? W-A-T-T-L-E fence, which sounds, when I say it, sounds like a W-A-D-D, like waddling duck. No, wattle. Wattle fence. Yeah, I'm going to be attempting that with a lot of the brush that I have back there. So anyway, and the beans. These are the Kentucky blue beans, pole beans. And then the Wyatt beans. I've never grown these before, as I've said. Daikon radish. April Cross. Matures in 55 days. And the Red Baron onion. I can't wait. I also ordered potatoes, but they left me a note and said 3 pounds of Irish cobbler potatoes is what I have on order. But it's going to have to be shipped at a later date because they don't ship until you can actually put them in the ground. Yeah. So, and oh yeah. Here we go. I ordered this year a bag of worm castings. Now, I've heard a lot of great things about worm castings. And if my April Fool's video, which is it an April Fool's video or not? Who's to say? It's up to you to figure that one out. But it came out on April Fool's Day. But I'm not saying it's an April Fool's joke. So you make up your own mind on what I had to say in that video. But I digress. Earthworm castings. Now, in my compost bin, because I live in Ontario, Canada, because I don't turn the bin a lot, I don't really know how many earthworms I have in there. When I go to pull some compost out of the bottom of the bin, I never see a family of earthworms in there. So, you know, I'm wondering if something I'm doing in that compost bin is keeping them away or killing them off. It's a possibility. It's also a possibility that I'm not putting anything in there that they would be interested in. But I do put kitchen waste in there. I put cardboard in there. There's a lot of things that will draw the earthworms to your compost bin. So anyway, I thought I would get me a bag of that and try that this year to help me out a little bit, to amend the soil. Naturally with, well, I guess this is natural, with earthworm castings. I wonder if they added anything else in there. I hope not. What does it say? I didn't really read it when I ordered it. I just says high organic matter and beneficial microorganisms. So it's got to be good, right? Yeah, I think it will be.